Did you grab Amber Rose booty though? You was next to it. I seen it. I
Disclosure.
seen it. I seen
Disclosure.
it. I'm just saying. I seen it. I seen it. I'm just saying, man. You know,
I'm not gonna say nothing.
it was,
I'm not
it was
gonna
right
deny
there.
nor
It was just,
confirm
you know,
that.
just
I would
a
have
brush-
grabbed that shit.
Disclaimer.
Just a little brush up against that. You know, it's not. Hey,
No,
man.
it's
She
girl
grabbed my
shit.
hand. We
She-
taking
she
a
was mad
photo.
cool, though.
You know, it was
Cool.
something was rested. The arm was
On the
rested.
arch of the back.
Right.
huh?
'Cause it was definitely an arch.
Definitely an arch.
Man, Lord have mercy. I
Definitely
seen
an
that
arch.
one. I was like, oh, yeah. I was like,
Yeah.
get that, Mick. Get that.
Get that man.
I seen that. I'm like, okay. Shout out to Mickey Taylor in the house, first and foremost.
Hello, hello.
How are you doing, my
Hey,
dear?
gorgeous.
I'm doing
Welcome
well.
back. Third time's a charm.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Hopefully. How you guys been?
We good. Chilling up in here.
Amazing.
Thanks for having me back. I appreciate
So
it.
with the Essentials LP, what was the whole foundation for this go round?
For this go around, I wanted to make a project that was going to make noise, like on the radio. So I knew I wanted to make an album where each song, at least some person would love, at least one of them.
Okay.
So we have 11 songs, and we were gearing towards more of a UK sound. I want to go more international with High Grade Volume 2. We released it in Japan, and we got mad love. So now I'm trying to keep it going out there, and
Yeah.
that's the kind of the wave they like.
How do you do that? How do you not stay in one lane and just say, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to just ride that wave and do whatever I feel?
As I started doing music, I was doing reggae first. And it is a world music. And you're creating music with other people who have instruments. Therefore, you're just getting their sonic sound, what their wave is as well. And it's always different. It's always unique. It's always improv. So that's where it started. And then when I started getting into the industry aspect of now you have to make music and formulate it to make people bob their heads. Well, there's a lot of different people, so I want to make everybody bob their heads.
When you setting the foundation for the Essentials LP, like which one was the first one you was like, yeah, okay, I think we have something. This is the direction I want to go in.
3 Stacks.
3 Stacks?
Yeah.
That's when the video.
Yeah, 3 Stacks. That was the one where I was like, okay, I think we may have something here, and we may have just created like an actual single that might do something more than my previous projects have. So.
Oh. Now, explain the Essentials, the actual title.
So I was sitting here thinking about the name and what I was going to call it, and my whole premise of making the album in the first place was to have at least one person like one of the songs. So essentially, you put it in your CD. You may not like all 11, but you'll like one. So it's essential that you have it in your rotation. So that's basically where it came from.
Was there something where you were right on something and then Willie was resistant towards it? You were like, no, this is...
A majority of this album, I was sitting there to teeth and nail, like, this is what's going to get put there, this is what's not. There's certain songs in my own head that I just didn't think I personally liked because they were so different. So I was out of my comfort zone where I had to kind of sit back and say, you know what, I'm going to trust this because they do have an ear for radio. They do have an ear for tailored music. And I knew that's what I was lacking in my previous project. So I just kind of had to make sure, like, you know, I'm not going to lose me.
Right.
This
In the
album is
process.
still very me. But I knew I needed to, like, refine it. And that's where they all came into play, and it worked out for me.
Don't mind, take my hand and unwind. Let me change your life, baby, relax, let it go. Ain't this what you came for? I got drink, I got drug. Summertime, here we go. Everybody put a hand up. Everybody grab a drink and go stand up. Everybody grab a hottie, go fuck it up. Everybody grab a hottie, go fuck it up. Hey, work it out, work it out, work it out. Work it out, work it out, work it out. Work it out, work it out, work it out. Work it out, work it out.
I mean, talk about the audience that's in Japan, or the audience that's overseas that's responding to you and giving you that feedback and that love. What's that like?
It's a great feeling. It's a really great feeling. I think because for me, these last 9 years of doing music, I've been having to push through so many different social circles and pleasing so many different audiences that to get a crowd that never knew me, never saw me perform, all they had was iTunes and YouTube and SoundCloud, to go out and buy the album
Yeah.
and tweet about it and snap me and follow me and, you know, respond. You know, I have people from Japan that just moved to Santa Monica and they're like, Mickey Taelor, we're here, you know? And I'm like, this
Straight
is
up.
crazy. My release
That's
party,
real
there was a
shit.
girl came from North Carolina just to come because she was just like, you know, the High Grade Volume 2 album got her through some hard times and she wanted to sit and talk to me about it. And I was available to do that. And it touched me more than it touched her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, hell yeah, it's awesome.
Isn't it
the
amazing?
best feeling in the world.
Isn't it amazing how like something that's therapeutic for you or something that gets you through shit ends up being a bigger blessing to somebody else?
Definitely. I mean, that's kind of a lot of what this project was me kind of stepping out of my comfort zone and my own box and understanding that I'm writing music and I have to narrate other people's lives. I'm a soundtrack to your life. So since you're going to pop that in, I want you to pop that in. I want you to buy it and I want you to pop it in. It has to actually make sense in your life. It has to match something. My genetic makeup, like he says, allows me to sing. I may be able to give off a frequency that works with your genetic makeup, and that's what the Essentials is.
Hey.
Oh, that's fucking dope, dude. Do you feel like there's any added pressure with that understanding over the years?
Hell yeah, man. I went to D.C. for my birthday for a week, and I kicked it with some of my Rasta family, and I got chewed out. Like, "Rah, what are you doing? You're changing up who you are. Da, da, da." You know, it's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of different people telling me different things about the direction that I'm going, about even my own look, about just, you know, what shows I choose not to do now because I'm trying to get somewhere. You know, I'm the oldest of 5. I got a platform of my own that I got to do for myself.
Right.
And this whole thing is helping that movement. And now that I know that I touch people and I know that they're touching me back, it's like I'm not stopping.